Just let me know if you see my screen. Okay. Okay, parfait. All right, so here we go for the compensation plan. So again, together we can reach the highest peaks. Together we can go much further. We can work together and make this happen. So, and we all, as always, we always have a disclaimer. Disclaimer is very important. You must be an adult to participate, normally 18 years older, depending on the country you are living in. This presentation is for full illustration purposes only. The official compensation plan rules over any discrepancy that may happen. So this is to explain how the compensation plan works, and normally you should have all the information here. This is not an investment opportunity. Income is solely generated based on sales. Each individual can achieve different results depending on many factors such as personal effort, skill, and level of participation. Whoops, what is that? Sorry. Okay. We encourage a realistic approach and careful management of your expectations. Like any business, it is possible to lose money. It's a business. Des Alpes is currently in a pre-launch phase. Information, figures, and examples may be incomplete or subject to change, and updates may be implemented without any prior notice. So, this Alps community will create longevity and income sustainability through a very, very simple process, which will be daily shopping, which is strongly incentivized. This is what we are building here as a community. All right. Shopping, daily shopping, and we have a plan for that. So, what's the marketplace? I'm going to talk about the marketplace compensation plan. So, what is going to be coming from the shopping, and it's all going to be done through a structure, a 2x20 structure. When people sponsor people into the program, maybe you'll be able to sponsor merchants as we go down when we got that program in place. So everything is going to be based on this 2x20 structure to infinity, and all income from the compensation plan will be paid in USD. 4 ways to join. The very first way is retail client. The cost is free. Must be sponsored by an affiliate or referred by a member. If you're going to become a client, part of a community, you got to be referred. Can buy products and services at retail price only. Even though we are looking to have the best price, you're still going to be paying the retail price as just a retail client, a free member. Access to a basic client portal, so you have a portal where you'll be able to do all your shopping. You have no referral link as a free member, and you also no positioning in the 2x20 matrix. But if you sponsor clients, you'll be able to see your clients if you are a builder. Okay. And to come, we'll be able to purchase promotional discounts, coupons, and gift cards. We are looking to put in place a program, and that program will benefit also all clients around the world. The other way is to become a member. How do you become a member? The cost is $20 US monthly. That $20 goes immediately in the 2x20 in the plan, in the comp plan, in the marketplace plan. Okay, immediately. But that $20 stays to you, has a benefit. That value stays to you, and how you will recuperate that, how you will redeem that, is when you go shopping. Okay, so when you start shopping, there's a portion of that that comes back. Remember that it goes into the comp plan. Well, now that you put it in the comp plan before, it will be coming back to you. Okay, until you reach that $20. You access to a member portal with a referral link. You don't have a complete portal, but you do have a referral link for you now to start referring people, sponsoring people into the program as you wish. You are also positioned in the 2x20 matrix. Okay. Now you're in the matrix and you can start building your business if you're interested to do that. You pay up to 25% less than a retail client for your products and services. Free member pays a retail price. You, as a member, have savings on that. So already you have that advantage on just a simple member. And you receive up to 25% in commissions on returns from the marketplace on all direct referrals on one level only. All your direct referrals, people that you sponsor to the program, could be clients, could be members, you are paid one level of the sponsoring whenever they shop into the program. And you also become a member with a badge. What is a member with a badge? Well, it's somebody that has referred at least one new member, and now you become eligible for the entrepreneur status. So this is a $20 monthly that you will recuperate when you start shopping. Now, an entrepreneur. What's an entrepreneur? The cost is $9 monthly. So you have the $20 as a member, plus now you're adding $9, which brings you to $29 monthly. But just to entrepreneur, $9 monthly gives you full access to your affiliate dashboard. So now you have a complete business center for you to build the business. Reports, tracking, sponsorship, genealogy, everything, all the tools you need now to build your business within Des Alpes community. And you're opening up your eligibility up to 10 levels deep of shoppers, of shopping. Okay. So now you're part of the matrix. So your earning methods, you have retail referrals. So on your directs, right? You're always going to get 25% from the shopping, whatever returns to the system. Now you're part of the main matrix, 10 levels deep. And you also have the accessibility for the matching bonus that I will explain within this comp plan. And the last way is to become an ambassador. An ambassador, the cost is $100 US monthly. So $20 member, $9 to be an entrepreneur. And if you want to become an ambassador, you add another $100 monthly, and now you are an ambassador. That $100 goes into the ambassador plan 100%. It returns now to whomever sponsored you into the program. What are you buying with that? Well, your access to a monthly Ambassador One Media educational courses. So in the back office, now you have access to these educational courses, and this is the 100 monthly that you will pay for that. We'll be adding this more and more and more of these courses as we go, as we build this program. And now you're opening up your eligibility 20 levels deep. Of course, there's conditions, there's different levels to reach, but we will explain that in the comp plan. But now you have the possibility to open to 20 levels deep of shoppers. Now, just shoppers, okay? People shopping into the community. And you're eligible to ambassador compensation plan up to ambassador 1 to 7. This is what will be explained in the compensation plan. So, the compensation plan. This is what you want to build, guys. This is where you're really going to build your business for the future. This is where the biggest part of the income will be coming part in time. You have the residual volume and you have the matching bonus. Matching bonus, I will explain this, could be very, very huge for you. So 25% of returns comes into the matrix, 20 levels deep, okay? So every little could be 10 cents, 5 cents, 20 cents, $1, $5, going up here, 5 levels up. So each people can be earning up to 20 levels deep. Now, if you're a builder, you refer people into the program, 25% of those returns also are distributed in the sponsor lineage on 5 levels. Okay, you sponsor your first line, all your directs. They sponsor also people. They become your second level. The second level sponsors people. That becomes your third level, and so forth and so forth. You are paid 5 levels deep here in the matching bonus, and this can become very, very, very interesting. So, each participant is a shopper, right? Everybody shops into the program. We're all shoppers. We're all consumers. Entrepreneur ambassadors are the ones that are paid into the comp plan. Yes, members do get one level referral, but into what we call in the comp plan, as you go deep, if you go 20 levels deep, 25% of returns come from the global marketplace, distributed into the matrix. And so an entrepreneur, you get 25% on your first levels from directly sponsored shoppers. And you also receive residual volume from 10 levels deep, as I explained on the entrepreneur page. Ambassador, 25% on returns from directly sponsored shoppers, receive residual volume up to 20 levels deep, and you are eligible to Ambassador Comp Plan 1 to 7. Okay? Excuse me, that's from the marketplace. And now we're going to talk about the matching bonus, and this is very interesting. Why? Because let's say you have 5 directs. Each of these directs now, everybody that you sponsor directly and they start building, you will earn from all the earnings coming from the marketplace up to 50% from all of those direct. So if you have these 5 people here and they're earning, let's say, $1,000 a month, because this is calculated monthly. So if they earn $1,000 a month, now, if you have 5 people, that's $5,000 a month that they're earning, right? You're getting 50% of that. And just imagine getting 50% now of $5,000. Well, that's $2,500 that you're adding to your income every month. Now, let's say these people here also sponsor, so they become your second level of sponsoring. Let's say these 5 people also sponsor 5 people each. Well, that's 25 people into the on your second level. And if they each earn $1,000 each every month, well, you're getting 20% of that. So 25 people, that's $25,000 in income coming from the marketplace. 20% of that is more than $4,000. Now you're paid on your first level. Now you're being paid on your second level. Just imagine now on your third level. These people also sponsor the same number of people that are building the program. Now you got 125 people on your third level, which is possible. 125 people, let's say they're earning $1,000 each a month. That's $125,000 every month coming in as income, and you're getting 10% of that. That's 12, that can go up to $12,000 every month. Now you see how powerful the sponsor lineage can become in time as the shopping grows. People are getting more income every month, and now you're earning the same thing on your fourth level, 10% from all the income, and also on your fifth level, 10% from all the income coming from there. This is what you're building today. This is what we are putting in place today. Very, very powerful. So let's give an example of what the returns are. So if I do a $50 purchase, from that purchase, $10 coming back to the system. This is the $10 that's going to be distributed into the program, it's going to be split in 4 parts into the system. So the first part, 25%, is paid to the sponsor of the shopper. As explained, that one level directs. Every time that they make a purchase, you get 25% back. In this example, it would be $2.50 going to the sponsor of the shopper. 25% of that is going into the matrix. That 2 by 20 level matrix has a residual volume. So $2.50 would be going into the matrix. 25% of that now is used now to pay what I've explained to you, the sponsor lineage, the 5 levels of sponsor lineage. This is where the income is going to come from. It's going to go and pay into that system. And we're keeping 25% for Des Alpes for the development, for putting this business in place everywhere. All the different expenses that the business will have, lawyers, businesses, all the things that we must put together to build this business for you, to keep this business generational. So this is what we are going to use. Maybe it'll be change in time, but for now, this is the distribution, and this is how we are going to grow this business for years and years and years to come. So now let's look at the ambassador compensation plan. This is interesting today because now you are getting 100% is distributed back into the system, into the matrix. So if you pay $100 and you become an ambassador, well, that $100 goes to your sponsor if he's qualified. If he's an ambassador and he pays into the system, now you're paying in, you get access to all the courses, and that $100 goes directly to your ambassador because this is what he sponsored you for. This is what he sold you into the system, right? Now your sponsor, you directly sponsored your first ambassador, pays in $100, that $100 goes to you. You sponsor a second ambassador, he pays $100, well, that $100 goes to you, right? So now you have 2 directly sponsored ambassadors. The total is what? 200. Now you just earned $200. You paid $100 in, you sponsored two people, you get $200 back. Okay? So now you're starting to build and now you're starting to grow your business. So now you can move up to ambassador two. Same thing as your ambassador. The people that you personally sponsored can do the same thing. So you show them how to do the same thing. You're building your business, and now you're building and you're starting to build your shoppers into the matrix. So they have $200 and they sponsor two ambassadors. Well, they also get their $200. They can now become ambassador two also with you. So you're following, you're building, and you're building your matrix. Now, people, as you're gonna go, it's gonna grow. Now you pay your ambassador too. That $200 is shared 100% to the qualified sponsor lineage going up the tree. Okay? So you pay $200 for ambassador two. Well, $100 goes to the first qualified ambassador two going up. If it is your sponsor who's ambassador two, he will receive $100. And the second $100 goes to the next qualified ambassador two. So you have to be qualified those levels to receive those $100 going up. Now, you have your excuse me, when your two directly sponsored ambassador pay their ambassador two, as I showed you on the previous page, their $200 goes up the same way. $100 goes to you, and the other $100 goes to the first qualified upline sponsor that is ambassador two. Same thing for the other one. $100 goes to you if you're qualified, and the other $100 goes to the next qualified ambassador two going up the line. Okay, this is how it's distributed. So now, if you have four ambassador twos at your second level, your income potential is $600. You're receiving $100 from six people. Okay, that's the income possibility that you can earn, and now you can move up to ambassador three. So let me explain now. We saw one, we saw two. Now let's go explain up to level five. Okay, so your ambassador one, you paid your ambassador one cost. You have two people that you sponsored, they paid $100. You have two ambassador ones on your first level, you earn $200. What do you do with that $200? It's not coming out of your pocket. Okay, now you use that $200 to move up to level two. Your income possibility now is up to $600. Why? Because now you have four ambassador two on your level two. You have four ambassador two on your level two. They pay the $200, goes up the line. Same thing for ambassador three now. The cost is $330. $300 is for the ambassador cost. That $300 will be going up the line. $30 is going for the RV and MB, so the residual value and matching bonus to pay into the system. And now your income potential is up to $1,400. Now, how do you have 14 people paying up $100? Is because you have 8 ambassador 3 on your level 3. Same thing on your level 4. Cost is $400. Excuse me, $400. 440, I should say. $40 is going for the RV and MB. And your income potential is up to $3,000. How do you have now 30 people to pay you $100? Well, it's because on your fourth level, you have 16 ambassadors, level 4 on your level 4. And same thing for your level 5. Level 5, the cost is $500, 550, I should add. $50 is for the RVMB to go and pay into the comp plan, into the other side. And the income potential now is up to $6,200. How do you have 60 people to pay you up, 5 levels up, $100 each? Is because you have 32 ambassadors, 5 on your level 5. Okay, you're building a business, you're building a matrix. It's going to take a lot of people for sure to build that, but to reach those levels, once you start reaching those levels, is because now you are building a business. So the maximum income here you can earn is grossly is 11,400. Now you're paying those levels going up. So you take that away minus $1,640. So net income possibility, and that's the maximum that you can earn here. Okay, that's the maximum you can earn into this plan, all paid in USD, $9,760. So you understand now that the matrix, the RV and MB will become much more important in time as the income, as we start putting products to buy and for people that are going to start shopping into the community. So it's going to take time, but it's going to be a generational business for the long term. But today, you are making your income through the ambassador comp plan, a little bit into the RV, a little bit into the matching bonus. Later, it's going to be much more into the RV and much more into the matching bonus. So let's talk now about the spillover because upline is building. It's going into a 2 by 20 matrix. So on your first level, you only have two people. Your first one, if you sponsor one ambassador, you're getting $100. But now let's say on your first level, the second place is taken by an ambassador, but coming from the upline. That's a possibility, right? So spillover from your upline. This is what we call the spillover. What happens to the $100? It's divided. $50 goes to you because you are an ambassador, a qualified ambassador, so you're getting $50. And the second $50 goes to the sponsor of that ambassador. Could come from 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, maybe 5 lines up. We don't know. Maybe the upline, that's his third, maybe that's his fourth, maybe that's his fifth ambassador that's got to be placed into the matrix. So you may happen that you receive spillover. So let's say now that your second level is filled because these people sponsored immediately, they work fast and they're getting their ambassador into the system and they filled up your second level. You haven't sponsored even your second ambassador yet. Okay? But now you do that. And when you sponsor your second ambassador, which is now on your third level, what happens to that $100? It's divided. So the first ambassador, the first one going up, receives $50. So the first qualified ambassador directly placed under him, he receives $50. But you now, as the sponsor, you receive the second $50. So, to be able to earn $200 into the system, you must absolutely refer two ambassadors. You have referred your first one. Your second one came into the spillover because it's a spillover now created for this ambassador, okay? But you're still earning $50 because you got spillover coming from your upline. You got paid $50. Now you have earned a total of $200. You have the $200, you can move up to ambassador 2. Spillover still pays out. Now, let's look at compression. Let's look at our first scenario. You sponsor one ambassador placed on your first level. Boom, you get $100. Because he pays in $100, you get $100. Let's say now on your first level, well, you have an entrepreneur, somebody that paid the $29, okay? Probably sponsored also somebody into the system, okay? Now on your first level, he's an entrepreneur. You receive zero. Has not paid that $100 for ambassador. Now you sponsor a second ambassador, which is placed on your second level here, under the entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is not qualified. He pays $100. Boom. The $100 goes to you. You're the sponsor, and you're the first qualified ambassador going up, right? So what happens now if the entrepreneur now sponsors an ambassador? Not qualified to receive the $100, but you're the first one going up. Boom. You are the sponsor of this entrepreneur, and he becomes an ambassador. Well, that $100 goes to you. So now this entrepreneur should become an ambassador because now he's losing income. Oh my God, I got somebody that came in ambassador. I'm losing that income. Shouldn't I become an ambassador myself to start earning those $100 going up? Right? So this is how it's distributed as ambassador. You have to be qualified to receive that $100. That's the first scenario. Let's look now at a second scenario. So you sponsor, if an ambassador is placed at your first level, maybe it's coming from the upline, doesn't matter, maybe coming for you. And then one entrepreneur is placed at your second level here. Okay. A new sponsor and one ambassador that is placed at your third level directly under the entrepreneur. Directly. He's not an ambassador now, he's an entrepreneur. Is he qualified to receive $100? No. But the first one going up, the first one that's qualified, he receives the $50. So you see, he's compressed. Now he's compressed because he's not qualified. So the next ambassador qualified receives the first $50, and you, as the sponsor, receive the second $50. So this is the second scenario, and this can happen third level, fourth level, fifth level up. Maybe you place somebody on your fifth level that's going under an ambassador. Well, that first ambassador received $50. You as a sponsor, you're five levels up, you're receiving the other $50. That's how the system works. That's how the compression works. And this is why we have put until the 15th of December. So this compression does not happen to people that are ambassador and that still haven't paid that 120 into the system. Okay? This is what we're protecting here until the 15th of December. Very, very important. Okay? So how you build now your 20 levels deep of the marketplace. This is important, okay? So when you pay that first $100, when you become ambassador, now you're opening 12 levels deep of the marketplace. You're going from 10 to 12, okay? Entrepreneur is 9, ambassador is 12. So now you have an RV income potential on over 8,000 shoppers in the system. This is what we're building today. Okay. Once you go ambassador 2, the cost is $200, but now you're opening up to 14 levels deep of the marketplace, which will give you a residual volume income potential on over 32,000 shoppers. It's a possibility. Okay. You'll pay ambassador 3. The cost is $330. Excuse me. $30 going to the Airbnb. And now you're opening up to 16 levels deep of shoppers, of income potential of over 130,000 shoppers. This is huge, guys. This now you can see in time how that volume is going to give you much more income in time than the ambassador. Now, you pay ambassador 4, cost us $400. You're opening up 18 levels deep of the marketplace, which gives you an income potential on over 520,000 shoppers. Once you pay Ambassador 5, $500, now you've opened 20 levels deep of the marketplace. You have opened the full potential of that 2 by 20, excuse me, that 2 by 20 shoppers marketplace, which is over 2 million shoppers. And here's the great news. Once you pay Ambassador 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, you only have to do this once. Once you have reached that level and you have opened those levels deep of the marketplace, you are open for life. You don't have to redo and redo and redo those ambassadors levels again. If you do them, great, because you're getting income. But once you do that once in the marketplace, you're open for life. That's the great news. Like I say, you need to reach ambassador levels only once to open marketplace levels for a lifetime. So let's talk now about ambassadors 6 and 7. 6 and 7, this is what you will pay once a year. Okay, if you wish, you pay that $1,100 a year. $1,000 is distributed 10 levels going up. That means going up is $100 is distributed going up 10 levels up. Okay? You must be qualified ambassador 6 to receive that $100. So, and the balance compresses up. So whatever is left goes compress and compress and to go to the next ambassador 6. And $100 goes to that 2 by 20 matrix in the RV. It's RVMB actually. It goes into that marketplace. Ambassador 7, the cost is $2,200 US. You pay that once in a lifetime. Once you have paid that once, $2,000 is distributed 20 levels going up. Boom, boom, boom. So $100 per level. You must be qualified ambassador 7 to receive that $100. And the balance compresses up. Okay? $200 goes to the 2 by 20 matrix. So it goes into the marketplace, goes into the residual volume, and also for the matching bonus. Okay. So this is very, very simple. Ambassador 6, Ambassador 7. Some people will reach that. And once you reach that, well, you're simply going to receive that income. So what's the vision? We all know that we opened on the 31st. We started the pre-launch. We opened the international portal for the back office. Everybody has access to that. We're still continuing the development of the community, the marketplace. We're working really, really hard to have that marketplace ready for spring. Okay, so we begin to add new products. This month, I believe you will start to see new products being added into the program as we're gonna go. So, and we're spring of 2026. We want to have that official launch. Will it happen in March, April, May? We'll see how the development of the marketplace, the global marketplace, grows. And if we're ready, we will also reveal new products. We're gonna want this in fall, in spring. Marketing tools for members and merchants. So we're going to be adding more and more tools. Online merchants, as we're going to continue to go, the global marketplace is going to be ready to put online merchants. So whomever wants to come and join the community as online merchant will be welcome. We're going to have the Health app, a very, very important part of our business, and more new products and services. And we're going to have the pay cards. Because we have right now the virtual. We're looking at adding very, very soon a physical card, and we'll give you an update on that very, very soon. Also, what we are preparing. This is where you're going to see how the growth is going to really go. We're going to launch a local merchants program. Local merchants program is going to be a huge part of our business in the future. Okay? Imagine now you're going to be able to build locally around and have all these merchants come on board. Why not? Because they're going to be joining a community of shoppers. This is going to take time. Setup of local merchants will be done progressively by country, and it's going to take time to build. We're also going to have tools now for these merchants to be able to create promotional coupons and also we're going to have a gift card program through a mobile app. That mobile app, now you'll be able to shop through that app. You'll be also, if you're a builder, you'll also be able to build your business just using your mobile app. Okay? This is what we are aiming for the future. It's the vision, it's the roadmap, and we're looking to build generational. Conclusion, Des Alpes gives back to the community through a generous compensation plan. This is what we've seen. The ambassador plan is what you can build today. Later on, the marketplace plan will become much more important than the ambassador. I am sure of that. New clients may create a powerful residual income for action takers. This is what we're building today, guys. Simply offer discounts to your clients. That's going to be a discount program. We're going to be offering more and best price for people who will want to come and shop here. You will be part of a program like you have never seen before. Start your business today and take advantage of a strategic positioning. We're building today, what we're doing today, it's very strategic. People joining the program, people have been joining since last year, the founders, and more people are going to be joining in the future. Probably reach millions and millions and millions of shoppers all over the world. So just imagine now what kind of positioning that you have into our program and start building this business. So start your business today and enjoy possible tax benefits, whichever country you are. And also, this is the key. This is important, is what you are going to build. You're going to build your generational business and you're going to transfer that to your kids, to your family, to your descendants for generations to come. Just imagine what we are, our vision and what we are putting in place today. Okay? So, if you take action, burning fire, burning desire, well, we are going to break together the traditional mode of network marketing, because everything is going to be done and created simply on daily shopping that is strongly incentivized here in time. The global market is getting ready. Everything's getting ready. It's going to take some time, guys. But once we start launching and you start seeing how that possibility is going to grow, just imagine, are you ready for the new life that awaits you with Des Alpes community? So thank you for this. I'm going to stop my share. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. So this was today's presentation, Complan. I hope that you clearly understood what it was, what it's all about, where we're going, the generational business that we are putting in place for years and years and years to come. Rome was not built in one day. What we are doing here, we are putting something that we have never seen before anywhere. So thank you very much to have been here today. Thank you for your patience, your resilience, and God bless. We are going to build this for years to come, guys. So thank you very much. I just go on to what do I got to do here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just not used to here to do this here. I go here. Participants, mute. Je fais pas mute all. Ask all to unmute. I guess it's going good.
Yeah, we unmuted.
Merci,
You all
Denis.
muted?
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
All right,
Denny.
thank you,
Thank you,
all
Denny.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Denny.
Thank you,
Dennis.
thank
Thank you
you.
Have
so
a great
much.
weekend.
No.
We're gonna keep you more and more updates,
Thank you
especially
so
from the first
much.
Thank
week.
you, Denny. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you, Denny.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, Denny.
Denny. Soon.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Time. Thank
Bless.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Denny.
Denny.
I need to record it.
Yes.
Everybody,
That
Thank
recorded as soon as
you.
possible.
Thank you very much.
have a great day.
Good job,
Bye now.
Denis, Peter, Hope.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Dennis.
Thank you.